Why'd you make all those changes to it? Why spend all that money on that and make all the changes when you could have got a staccato? Why didn't you just get an Atlas, dummy?
It's heavy.
Light primer strikes.
Light primer strikes. It's the metal episode.
My right witness mark came undone. I replaced main spring. Titanium firing pin. Put a steel one back in. Day two, the other screw came loose.
The barrel lug thingy padoodle was loose and hanging out. Was that screw backwards?
The RMR, the other screw comes
Light
loose.
primer strike might be the reset screw. Extended firing pin from Dawson Precision. Welcome back, Magged Up Monday. It's Paper Monday, where the paper never lies. Truth be told, it's actually Tuesday. Truth be told, I ran Mondays and deleted all the content because it was so terrible. I wasn't hiding anything from you, but nobody wants to see me continue. I had issues with the extractor. Truth be told, I screwed it up. I took too much meat off the tip. I was trying to go ahead. Skip ahead if I'm talking to you. In armor again and failed at it. Truth be told, this Paper Monday, Tuesday actually. I don't know. I mean, I did this on the weekend when I did that, so I ordered well in advance. I ordered the new Dawson Precision. I ordered one from there, extractor, and I had to adjust it because it was way loose. I mean, the test where you throw the shell up in there just fell right out. It was clearly loose. I bent it a good bit and got it tight, and now I'm stopped. So this here is the original, and you can see I cut a little bit too much off the end. I was trying to do what's his face was telling me to do. I put his thing up, and I screwed it up. He did a good job. I didn't. I suck at this. So I'm trying, but you know. It's I thought it was like a $10 part. It's actually with shipping ended up being like a $30 part. But look, live and learn, right? You want to play the game, right? I want to make changes, right?
To it.
Right. So, yeah, the 12-pound spring is in here. I'm just going to leave it run. It's running good. There's another issue though. All my magazines function well in this gun now, all of a sudden, except for these two. Except for the two DURAMAG 20 rounders. They won't feed reliably. They fail to feed. They don't even, the magazine, it gets stuck. So I replaced, so I took the mag out, the magazine spring out. You could see what this one here was the bad one, right? They were shorter than the new, right? So it's time to replace them. Easy. I did that. Still no working. I don't understand that. So I've always replaced springs, and that's the issue. But I don't know. So I put these in the XC and just slowly fed it, and it was getting hung up too. Just on these ones, I don't know. So I ordered new followers, the skinny, shorter ones, and new springs with the followers from Ben Stoker's website. And I also ordered some new. I like the Dawson Precision quick base plates. I ordered those, and then I'm going to go ahead and order the spacers too to help with this. I don't know. I mean, I'm going to just throw everything at it, see if I can get these two to run again. I don't know why all of a sudden they just stop and I put new magazine springs in them and it still doesn't help. I don't understand that. That's weird. So I did stretch one a little bit. I know you're not really supposed to, and I stretched it with this one here, which I'll try to mark with my marker that doesn't work anymore. Oh, it works. Okay. Works when it wants. Okay. Like everything else I have. Like these magazines. But yeah, I don't know if I could show it to you on... Now I wrote it a little bit, but it's still... Take it out. It never even made it in. I mean, there it is, right? So, you know, if I do that with a working mag, an Atlas one, God forbid you have to spend money on Atlas every time, right? Ride it. This goes right in. So, it does the same thing with the XC. These mags are just not good now, and I don't understand. They work.
Stay tuned for the fix in the next portion of this video in a few minutes.
Yeah, Yeah, it's not even reaching the extractor. It's cleaned down. I don't know if you can see that or not. Yeah. So yeah, don't want to do that. These are still not working. So I just think that maybe something wore out with the follower, and I'm going to do the new followers. I'm not going to waste a bunch of time on these two. I got like 10 other magazines that are working fine. It's definitely not the gun, right? So I'm just going to put these away and move on with my life.
No, you're not.
Right.
You're going to fix it.
Let's get out there and hopefully not have any issues. I oiled it up real good. This is episode 6, right? And we got like 1,200 rounds through this thing, 1,300. Actually, probably around 1,300 because testing I did and everything. So let's get out there and do the bear drill and some other drills and hopefully we don't have any issues.
So close! Damn it, I'm so close.
So I'm going to go ahead and start with the very top target at the head zone there. And I'm going to take some single shots and make sure
You can do it.
and see where my dot lands. I want to make sure, and then I'm going to eventually do some doubles.
There you go.
And then we'll move on to the target
It's so
below.
nice.
So
Not bad, 7 yards. 1 inch circle. DURAMAG. I haven't found it's the feed lips until later in the video and off camera.
I'll take all those.
Aiming at center.
Had a couple flyers.
DURAMAG.
Sad.
This is a little better.
I hate these fucking Duramags, man. That's another Duramag. I've got both staccato magazines right now. All the Duramags, all 4 have failed at one point or another. No Atlas or staccato mags have failed at all. So we're just going to do some. This is all 7 yards. Couple bill drills.
I forgot to hit the record button. The first set of shots just now all went in the A zone. The second 6 shots were a little bit high, but I'll have them marked.
I didn't really have the dot too well there.
I'm loving this color correction though.
Take the final shots with the first one is Atlas, the next mag is staccato, and then these two, which weren't giving me issues, all of a sudden are again the only mags giving me issues are Duramags. I've never had an issue with Duramags until I lightened the recoil spring. Even when I did, I still wasn't. I don't know anymore, man.
He don't know.
I don't know. I'm just going to take some shots. Okay. Next up, Duramags.
DURAMAG.
One failure. DURAMAG.
DURAMAG.
Yeah, there's like, they don't want to function at all, man. Wow. DURAMAG. I don't know.
Hey. Running flawless. Well, not the mags now. I don't understand how all of the DURAMAGs all fail. But the staccatos and the Atlas mags are running fine now. Do I put the 13-pound spring back in? And I mean, like, I don't want to. This was running fine until I started trying to get fancy with it, see? So that just goes to show you, I should have just stayed with the 13-pound spring, probably, more than likely. I mean, because you can't blame the gun for that. I mean, it's probably maybe the spring's too light for the mags, but then again, I got those parts coming in for the other DURAMAGs. Let's see if that helps. I don't know. I'll probably just, after these are what came with the gun. Maybe I'll just stick with Atlas and staccato mags. Staccatos are a bit cheaper. Looking at the paper, there's a nice grouping right there. I don't know, I lost the battle here somewhere. All right, there's a flower. So, but I do like that. I like these three. You know, it is what it is. Here is the, I like this in that it's not too far off here to the left. I think with the 25, I think I threw one way over, man. I think I got all alphas at the 15 maybe, and the 7. I don't know. I gotta look. So we'll have to find out. I didn't hit the record button when I was running my bill drills, the 2 bill drills that I did. The first one, they were all in here. The second one, I didn't have the dock really until later, and there's like 4 up in here, I think. Let's see what happens Friday. Is it Friday?
Friday here.
DURAMAG. Pause this broadcast for a tactical camera change.
Missed one.
DURAMAG.
Alright. It's about 1,500 rounds. Much better, man. Spreading the feed lips really worked on these. Alright, and this is what I mean, these two right here. Each side I put it in the vise. I put the vise all the way closed just about. Just push the lip in on one side. The follower will go up a little bit, and I just go like that a little bit, and then I turn it and do the same thing until I took the Atlas and put a round in it. Does that feel nice and loose, right? Yeah. Let's feel this one, and I would get about the same feeling and look as far as I could tell when the Atlas and the staccatos are clearly a little bit wider than the DURAMAGs. So that really. This one needs a little more TLC. You'll see at the end there I was starting to have a little bit of an issue with it. Not bad though, because I couldn't run these at all. So that's all. This one just needs a little bit straightening out. That's all. I did get these from Ben Stoger's site. These are particularly for DURAMAGs and for magazines that are having that issue. The follower is skinnier, right? See it there? And I started to get it and tune it up a little bit. You have to, they're a little bit too big. You just got to shave a little bit off with some sandpaper. And I looked at the instructions, and they want you to use those spacers in the back. I didn't order them yet. I was going to order them. And you put a spacer back here. It pushes the round a little bit forward, so it helps feed easier. I'm going to get them and use these probably and see how they run. But this is pretty much resolved. So the 25-yard on the move, man, that's out of mess. I got to work on it. I'm going to make that a major training regimen for me, like I've been doing bill drills and doubles, because that really hurts the whole Blair Witch drill at the end there. I missed those 3 shots. There's 5. I got the first 2 and I was off balance. I'm so awkward walking, it's not like walking and chewing gum, trust me. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. The bill drills are looking better. I missed some on a couple, like one of them I just totally missed, but overall they're getting better. I'm taking my time and I'm doing the bill drills at paper. You see that every Monday, so I know paper doesn't lie, that's why I do both. Still makes me feel better. It just goes to show you that if you're not going to take the time to tune the things that need tuned when you're making one change here, sometimes you got to change some other things down the line if you really want to work at it and get it to work the way you want. I mean, that's just how it is with these guns. So, if you want a lighter spring, you're probably going to have to tune the extractor. You're probably going to have to fix the mags, especially if they're DURAMAGs and those lips are a little tight, because now you don't have that strength you had in that spring to push them out of there and force it. They were kind of masking a problem, to be honest. If I'm looking at it, you let me know what you think. I talked to Vulcan about the XC. I'm trying to get some stuff in here for the XC so I can move on from this, but I'm having fun shooting this. I don't mind waiting. For the first time in my life, I'm actually okay with waiting on a gun part. But this is I'm having fun shooting the Prodigy. But man, I want to show you guys what I'm doing with this XC. It'll be here anytime. In the interim, stay tuned for episode 7 and train comfortably, train uncomfortably, train to your surroundings. But whatever you do, you better train.